And what's good, everyone? Glad to have you guys back at the stream as we join in progress here. 14 minutes left to play in the first between number 6 ranked Duke on the road at Florida State. Florida State last 5 seasons, they are 62-5 on their home court, but here's a 3 by Duke to go up 11-8. They made 3 3-point shots right out of the gate in this game for Duke. Johnny, welcome back to the stream here, man. AJ Griffin with a 3. Trevor Keels, and they just sunk down the third one just a moment ago. 13.5 in the first. Jumper at the free throw circle, missing for FSU as the ball goes to Duke. Bringing it up the court, Wendell Moore. Left to right in the court, Duke today. Blue uniforms, white numbers, white letters. Driving, pro hop into key, and Boncaro able to score up in and off the glass. Right hand layup in, draws the foul as well. Lucas Malika, welcome back in. Florida State, white jerseys, maroon numbers, maroon letters, gold stripes down the side of the uniforms. Paulo Boncaro shooting 1 at the line for Duke. So he gets his first basket in the night. Duke, high percentage from the floor, starting things out 5 for 7. And making perimeter shots there, 3 for 4 from the outside. Florida State came into this game 14th on the 15 teams of the ACC in 3-point shooting. And the free throw is good. 3-point play complete. Florida State has the possession. Number 1 is Jalen Warley, freshman from Mount Airy, Pennsylvania, who goes spin move on Mark Williams, and he denies him. Big Markey with a block. 13 minutes left to play in the first. Florida State, longest winning streak in the ACC at the moment. 3 straight wins in a row. Though the weight class stepping up a ton for FSU. As they play the only team ranked in the conference at the moment with number 6 Duke. Matthew Cleveland's 5-star freshman, he's got the ball. Puts it into the hands to Warley, another freshman outside of Cleveland. Shoots a 3, it's way off the mark. And the foul on the 3, and it was committed by the Seminoles. So coming off 3 straight victories, Louisville, Miami, both at home. And they won against Miami by 1, and then at Syracuse on Saturday, 76-71. Shovel pass to the right corner. Right baseline dribble. Roach passes out to the top. Nice ball movement. As that's a 3 taken by Boncaro. Hit the rim short. Outside the Moore. Lobs it inside. Snags it. Williams gets position. Off the glass. Too strong. Couldn't finish. And defensive rebound pull down for the Seminoles. Lob in transition. And Mark, it's going to be AJ Griffin this time. He gets picked up with a blocking foul. Malik Osborne will head to the free throw line. Shoot 2 for the Seminoles. Brian, welcome back in, man. Chance for Florida State to turn things around. Biggest game of the schedule. Started out the season 5-4, currently 10-5. First shot is good. Got a lot of freshmen on this team for Florida State that they've seen early in the game right now. Jalen Warley, number 1. Matthew Cleveland, number 35. John Butler checks in, number 22, as he is a starter, as they are extremely deep for Florida State. Looking at their roster, they have multiple players throughout their roster. Both of the shots go through, but they've already started 9 players so far to the first 8 minutes in this game they've played. Bounce pass to the top, Trevor Keels. Into the hands to Roach. Dribbles behind his back. Takes a deep 2 jumper. Hit the front rim, no good. And defensive rebound pulled down by Malik Osborne of Florida State. Out to the corner. Swing it out to the top. 3-point shot taken. High arcing, and it goes through the net for the triple. That is John Butler, the freshman from Greenville, South Carolina. He is 7'1", and he makes a big-time 3. Just a 1-point game. And that's what Florida State needs, a whole ton of more. second to last in the conference in three-point shooting this season. Wendell Moore. Bounce pass, deflected, active hands on the far side, but able to pick it up's Keels. As he bounced past it, looking for Williams in the post, deflected into coverage and taken away by Florida State with a steal. Seminoles chance to take the lead, attacking, falling down with it, but swinging out to the perimeter. Three-point shot open, hits another one. Malik Osborne that time hits the three ball straight away. Florida State on top. 16-14. It's an 8-zip run for the Seminoles in the last 2.5 minutes. And this home court, once they start to get going, they go wild. Duke with the ball. At the corner. Moving it out to the top to Moore. Moore defended 1-on-1. Pump fake. Slides it over to the hands to Keels. Keels, deep range three. Off the back rim, no good. Soaring up defensive rebound. Pulled down by Osborne for Florida State. Here they go again, pushing it. Polite. We'll slow it down out to the top to Osborne. Polite to Osborne, and once again it goes outside, this time to Worley. Around the perimeter, they move it off to Cleveland. Dribble, attack, down the lane, double teamed, and tough brick wall defense by Duke as they force the stop and deflected out by Matthew Cleveland. Mark Williams was there with the backside help defensively. And this will be Duke basketball coming up after the timeout. 10:33 left to go in the first half. Florida State 62-5. Last 5 seasons on their home court. Oh yeah, they're looking for a big one tonight. 3 in a row for FSU. Florida State on a 3-game winning streak. Best winning streak at the moment in the ACC. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much for joining in tonight, being a part here on the channel. A couple updates right now with games throughout college basketball. Houston leading South Florida 53-34. Loyola Chicago up over Evansville 46-31. Texas and Kansas State. This game's close. 28-26 Texas. Still just below 4 minutes before halftime. Wisconsin on the road at Northwestern tonight. Talk about a signature win. Northwestern hosting Wisconsin as Northwestern leading early 15-11. Iowa State and Texas Tech now getting going. It's the Cyclones by 1. Almost midway through the first half, 13-12. Vanderbilt leading Tennessee 17-14. And Syracuse up over Clemson looking for redemption. Trying to get back to 500 for Syracuse as they lead 23-14. Boise State, sleeper team in the Mountain West. They lead early over Air Force 22-8. Did I see Russell Westbrook poster dunk on Rudy Gobert? Yeah, I heard about that. There's only 2 games going on tonight as well in the NBA. Knicks lead the T-Wolves 85-82. Pistons at the Warriors for the late game tonight. So we're on the timeout, 10-10 left to play in the first half. 8-zip run by Florida State, and over the last 2 minutes, Duke's gone on a 3-minute scoring drought. Florida State yet to turn over the ball. That was the main struggle last year that eliminated them from the NCAA tournament. It's Duke, though, with 5 total turnovers. And that's what gave them trouble when they lost against Miami 2 weeks ago. Duke gets the inbound left to right in the court for the Blue Devils as we get back to action. 10 minutes left to go in the first. Bunkero brings it up the court, hands it off to Keels. Keels defended by John Butler, passed on the far side, and it's out of bounds by Duke, looking for Roach. Active hands. It's Raekwon Evans who defended Roach. Went off his fingertips out of bounds. One of the things that Florida State does really well is that they are a scrappy defensive team. Top 20 nationally in steals per game this season. They are mid-pack offensively and defensively. Jalen Worley at the left block. Bounce pass to the trail. Left-handed layup goes down. Nice cut to the hoop. It's Matthew Cleveland. 18-14 now FSU. 9.5 left to play in the first. 10-zip run by the Seminoles on their home court. Keels at the edge of the half-court logo. It's weird seeing this matchup and knowing that Florida State's not ranked so far this year. A reach-in around the perimeter picked up by Florida State. And that'll be their second personal foul of the first half. Matthew Cleveland, 5-star recruit, and he is really building confidence in himself. Last 5 games, averaging over 13 points per game. In the first part of the season, he was scoring below 10. Duke with the ball, pass half court, Keels, bounce pass Bunkero, shovels it out, left corner, pump fake, left baseline dribble, Baker to the cup, and he lays it up and through. Left-handed finish. 2-point game. 11 players averaging 10 minutes or more. As Florida State and what they pride themselves upon each and every single season under head coach Leonard Hamilton is depth. And this season, they lost a lot of graduating players in the offseason, so it's taken some time to get them back on the right track. But they've still found ways to be unstoppable on their home court. $9:12 left to go in the first. As we're on a brief stoppage in time at the moment. We're looking at the Mark Williams block party on the screen right here. Mark Williams so far, he has got 1 block in this game. Referees are at the review board right now. Looking about the last call. 9:12 left to go in the first. Still at the review monitor right now between the officials. As this game is paused, I'll give you guys a couple updates. College basketball, tight game between Texas and K-State, 33-31. 40 seconds left to go before halftime. Texas leads by 2. Wisconsin up by 2 over Northwestern, 20-18. Texas Tech leads early over Iowa State, 16-13. And Tennessee by 2 over Vanderbilt, 19-17. Clemson has come back. It's Syracuse, though, with a 2-point lead, 27-25 over Clemson. Okay, so they were looking at the clock. It's a significant difference because the game clock was not running. They last had it at 9:12. Now the game clock shows 8:56. So yeah, that's a 16-second difference right there. So that's what the 5-minute break was about. The stoppage in time in the court to get the game clock correct. Okay, so they finally get the clock settled. Now we're about to play basketball once again. Thoughts about the NHL? I think you should watch it again. Under 9 minutes left to go in the first. Florida State gets the inbound up by 2. We're back to action. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Worley dribbles around back to the corner. It's Kayla Mills, transfer from Houston, who has it. And it results in a turnover by Florida State. It's by Mills. Tried to turn the corner, stepped out of bounds. First turnover tonight for Florida State comes 11 and a half minutes into the game. Duke with a possession. Towards the right around the perimeter. Keels. Passes to Buncaro. Skip pass left corner. Catch and fire 3. Moore hits it. Wendell Moore having a fantastic season and takes the lead for Duke. It's the 4th made 3 in the night by the Blue Devils. Florida State with the ball. At the right wing, Evans. Hands it off. Dribbles up is Wyatt Wilkes. Passes out to the top of the key. 3-point shot taken and right through the net it sinks. It's John Butler, number 22. John Butler, 42% from 3-point range. And he drills that one. Joey Baker at the wing. Passes out to the top. Lob inside snag. Mark Williams throws it down. Two-handed flush. What a jam right there by Markey to get on the board tonight in the scoring column. Florida State with the ball. To the right elbow dribbling. Evans in back. Pick gets set by McLeod. Lob over the top looking for Mahee McLeod. First one he misses. Second one he gets back with a put in. Count it. And he'll head to the free throw line and shoot one as well. 23-21. 7:16 left to play. Going to go on a media break. Florida State getting some size on the court to hang in with Duke, and that's exactly what they've done tonight here. They are a deep team, and they have multiple ways that they can go against you. Wow. What a start by Florida State. It's a 7'1" freshman, John Butler, who's 41% from 3-point range. This kid's got some serious potential. And he is a perfect 3 for 3 from downtown. The top scorer in the game with 9 points. 7'1" for John Butler. 7'1", 190. Started 9 games this season, entering today. Seeing his minutes increase throughout the course of the season. He made 2 threes against Miami. 3 threes against Lipscomb. 2 threes against Purdue. 2 threes against Florida as well. What a start tonight. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. And this is huge to see if Florida State can get put on the board and get themselves closer to the top 25 come next week with a big win today. They're able to get that. What a start by the Seminoles, though. It seems like we've had a lot of timeouts in this game. Right now we're in the timeout. Quick update on the scoreboard. Wisconsin leading Northwestern 28-24. Texas Tech up against Iowa State tonight 18-15. Tennessee by 1 over Vanderbilt 22-21. Syracuse has taken the lead against Clemson, something that Vaughn must like right there. 31-29 Syracuse. Also Texas is in action, as they're at halftime by 4, leading Kansas State 35-31 Longhorns. Houston up by 15 over South Florida, 59-44. Loyola Chicago going to get a W as they lead Evansville by 18, 62-44. And Richmond looking to close things out over Fordham, 71-61. What's good, Jameson? Welcome back to the stream here, man. I've got the Bucks coming up this weekend. Florida State's played 10 players so far to the first 12 minutes and 44 seconds. At the free throw line, shooting and missing both of them for Florida State. So it will be Duke basketball up the court. Moore passes and stolen away around the perimeter. Wyatt Wilkes picks up the steal. Pass ahead of the pack, and the layup is good. Dropping down for FSU as they extend to a 4-point lead. It's Raekwon Evans who lays it up and in. Duke feeling pressure in the backcourt. Takes it past the half-court logo. Keels draws the foul as Florida State reaches in at the free throw circle with Raekwon Evans. Florida State been forcing turnovers right from the gate. They've got themselves 3 steals as a team. They forced 6 Duke turnovers to just 1 by the Seminoles. That's been the difference maker in this game. Duke with a possession. Keels at the top. Moves it out to Baker. Slides it over to Bunkero. Finds Keels open for 3. Straight away. Takes one and makes one. Right from the top. Duke hanging in there with a lot of space in the perimeter. 5th made 3 of the night for Duke. 6:20 left to go. Caleb Mills, transfer from Houston. Dribbles. Floats one up. Mid-range shot off the back rim. Pulled down on a defensive rebound by Bunkero. Duke will have the ball, approaching the 6-minute mark left to go in the first. Keels, top of the key 3, takes one, off the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound. Williams had it, 50-50 ball, and then it gets pulled down by Florida State. Passing, quick transition, 3, corner. Wilkes could not connect from the left corner for the perimeter shot. Goes right back to Duke. Keels over to the top of the key. It goes to Bunkero. Bunkero dribbles, drives, attacks right down the lane and scores. Count it and 1. Paulo Bunkero going to go to the free throw line as Duke takes the lead. 26-25, 5:42 left to go. What's good, Siegel? Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks so much for joining in. Also a Florida State fan. There you go. I'm playing Miami on Thursday. Miami's looking pretty good. Miami with a huge win over UNC earlier tonight. And someone asked him, it was probably you, most likely, and he said yes, he has plans. Yep, I bet he just wanted that question to stop being answered, so of course. Yeah, not a good place. 26-25 to score. Hey, thanks so much, Siegel. Appreciate it, man. Bunkero going to go to the line coming up out of the timeout. 5:42 left to play. I was joking with my girlfriend a couple nights when I saw her that she should sell her film to the North Country and have them play it all day long, 24/7. That's the only thing you can watch is just her film. She thought that one was funny. One shot at the line by Bunkero missing, and battle for the rebound. Bunkero tried to hustle for it, but he last touched it in the corner. 5:40 left to go. Seminoles with the inbounds. Matthew Cleveland moves it out to the top. Pump fake Malik Osborne. Gives it outside to Raekwon Evans. Florida State's won the last 27 out of 28 ACC home games, 62-5 in the last 5 seasons. As that's a runner that's able to drop down through for 2. And that is number 21, Cameron Fletcher. He played last season for Big Blue for Kentucky. Gets his first bucket of the night for Florida State. Underneath, almost lost it, deflected out by the Seminoles. Yeah, a couple new faces on this team in the offseason, getting some key freshmen in. Cleveland, Worley, Butler. Butler's got 9, the top scorer. Caleb Mills came from Houston. And then Cameron Fletcher from Kentucky. 5 minutes left to go in the first. Dump off underneath at the rim. Nice move by Wendell Moore to lay it up and in. No, I did not know that. Florida State on the outside is Cameron Fletcher. Dribbles up to the free throw circle, looking to pass it, shovels it into the hands to Evans towards his left. Bounce pass, down low, spin move, underneath, fouled. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Osborne, as the clock will stop with 4.5 minutes. Florida State hanging up that banner. Number 4 national ranking from 2020. Very well could have won the 2020 NCAA tournament had it not been canceled, as they have the banner there, winning the ACC back in 2020. First shot is good. Second shot is good at the line, and the Seminoles have the lead. 4.5 left to play. Duke with the ball. Being pressured in the backcourt. Bunkero able to pick it up. They're having a lot of tough time handling the ball. Bunkero has it at the Seminole Mount logo. He gets tied up, and possession arrow will be Seminoles ball. Or no, it will be timeout taken by Duke. Able to get a timeout off in time. So the referee was pointing in that direction, pointing in the direction of a Duke timeout. Bunkero able to burn that timeout in time. 4:20 left to play. These fans getting loud and rowdy inside this arena here in Tallahassee. We come out on the timeout in Florida State by 1. This is going to be a tough game. Despite how well Duke has been this season, Florida State's just been historically, they've been tremendous in their home court. And that's been the problem for Duke, has been turning over the basketball. They had struggles against Miami tonight. They turned it over 6 times, almost the 7th time. And Florida State's a scrappy team. They come in, they pressure you, they put a lot of pressure in the backcourt and force steals. That's the strongest part about their team, is that they force turnovers. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much all for joining in tonight, being a part here on the channel. Nine points off of those turnovers by Florida State. Big difference maker. Keeping the Seminoles up by 1 They've got 3 steals, forcing 6 turnovers, and just 1 turnover by the Seminoles. Texas Tech, Iowa State tied up at 22. Vanderbilt leading Tennessee 27-25. Tennessee might be the next team to drop out of the top 25. They just might. Syracuse, Clemson tied up at 37. Wisconsin up over Northwestern 38-33. Tennessee loses tonight at Vandy. Vandy beat BYU back around Christmas time. That was out in Hawaii. Tennessee hasn't gone on a winning streak since a month ago. They've gone to win-loss, win-loss. They've got that massive win against Arizona, primarily because Arizona was in a ton of foul trouble that game. But Tennessee beat Arizona. Then they lost at Alabama. They won in overtime against Ole Miss. They lost at LSU by 12. They won against South Carolina, and then they get destroyed by Kentucky on Saturday. Hey, thanks so much, Siegel. Really appreciate it, man. No problem. And then Tennessee is back playing LSU, hosting them this Saturday. So they had lost to them a week and a half ago by 12 on the road. So Tennessee's in jeopardy of getting knocked out on Monday if they can't find victories this week. Because it seems like everybody else in the top 25 just keeps on winning around that area. UConn with a big win tonight over Butler. Texas up against K-State. That's another team in jeopardy if they do lose against K-State tonight. Loyola Chicago with a victory over Evansville. Providence has got Georgetown and Butler, so they're coming off a pause. So any one of those losses would send them out. Providence hasn't played in quite a while. And that's my team that I watch. I forgot about them. I lost track about them because they haven't played in a long time. But they're at the back of the top 25 at number 21. We're back to action. Duke, skip pass, corner, slide to the left. Joey Baker, wing 3, off the mark, deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Devils by Keels. What's good, Salvador Chavez? Welcome to stream, man. Nine points off a turnover, 6 deflections, 3 steals, 4 offensive rebounds, and a charge drawn tonight for Florida State. They've got active hands all over the place, especially around the perimeter. Seminoles with the ball. 3:45 left to go before halftime. They move it out to the corner. Bounce pass at the left baseline. Backing their way down into the low post, it's Osborne. Gives it up Cleveland out to the top of the key. Raekwon Evans dribbles up. Pro hop. Floats up a tough shot. Off the glass, no good. Defensive rebound pull down in a sea of uniforms by Bunkero. Pass ahead. Griffin. Kick out. Corner. 3. Baker. Splash. That one drops through and Duke has the lead. 31-29. 3:15 left to go on the clock before halftime. Florida State with a possession. Duke's made 6 threes tonight. Came into this game 9th in the conference in three-point shooting percentage. Not a strong team from 3, but tonight, driving and pushing it out to the perimeter. And that's how they're staying in the game and holding on to this lead. It's a foul picked up by the Blue Devils off the offensive rebound. 2:58 left to play. It's on the Wendell Moore Jr. That's his second. Yeah, unfortunate that they got destroyed on Saturday, man. Hopefully things will get better next year for the Patriots. Linebacker. They're just so old on. As for the linebacking core, I feel like a lot of decisions need to be made in the offseason as far as linebackers. That's where they have to start. Hightower, Jamie Collins, Kyle Van Noy. Matthew Judon didn't look like himself ever since the beginning of the month when he got injured. When they played Buffalo back in the regular season, he just wasn't able to provide that pass rush. And I feel like the defense, with the pressure which generated starting with him. 2:50 left to go. Crossover around the perimeter. Florida State has the ball. Now they move it out to the left wing. Taking a deep 2 jumper. It's up and gets it. Matthew Cleveland ties things up at 31. 4 ties, 8 lead changes. Largest lead, Duke by 6. Duke with a possession. Keels. Defended at the wing. Towards his left on the outside. 15 on the shot clock. Lob off the fingertips of Banchero. That is the 4th steal of the game by Florida State. Pass the corner. Turning the corner. Pro hop. Clear pathway. You don't see that too often. That is a two-handed jam by Cameron Fletcher. And here's a steal off the inbound for Florida State. That Duke is able to get inside the key right back. 2 minutes left to play. Duke with a possession. Roach. Defended at the right wing. Passes out to the top. Williams. Down low. Banchero gets it. And draws a foul committed by Fletcher. 2 shots at the free throw line coming up for Paolo Banchero. And a chance to tie the game for Duke. Two shots by Banchero. First one goes through. Second shot coming up by Banchero, and this one drops through. 33 apiece. Florida State with the possession. Handoff around the wing of the perimeter to Cleveland. Towards his right, he has it at the top. Gives it out to Polite. Polite dribbles up into the key with a left hand contested by Williams. Missed the first time. It's a late whistle, though, on the foul. And this will be a shooting foul for Florida State coming up at the charity stripe. Matthew Cleveland now at the free throw line. 1:36 left to go in the first. Two shots. First shot missed. Duke's got 7 fouls as a team. Florida State with 6, so both teams will be in the bonus next time around. And second one misses badly off the front rim. Grazed it by Cleveland. 1.5 minutes left to play. Duke with the ball. Takes it past half court. Stumbles. Was Keels, and he gets fouled by Fletcher. So that will send Trevor Keels to the 1-1 bonus. Not a good foul right there if you're Cameron Fletcher. Just pressure the ball handler, but you don't need to trip him up like that. So Trevor Keels at the line, 1-1. First one, that is through. Second shot by Keels around the rim and out. Tipped up, battle for the rebound. Banchero was challenging it with Polite, and Polite came down with it. Down by 1, Florida State has the possession. Poked loose, what a steal right there. It is Keels who pickpockets Cleveland and takes to the distance with a right-handed finish. 1:05 left to play. A steal and a layup by Trevor Keels. Florida State will try it again at the top. Open 3 straight away. Around the rim and missed. Defensive rebound pulled down by Baker as Polite had a look at it and couldn't connect. Banchero now with the ball. Entry pass inside. Williams has position. And he gets fouled. 51.3 seconds left to play. Mark Williams will head to the free throw line now in the bonus for Duke. It's actually not a bad foul for Florida State. Mark Williams been having a tough time when it comes to free throws. First shot. That's good by Mark Williams. Second shot, that goes through. 5-point lead for Duke. 50 seconds left to play before half. Florida State with the ball. Around the outside, it is Polite. Slides it out to the top of the key to Cleveland. Cleveland dribbles up, left elbow. Looks to pass it to somebody. Around the perimeter looking, instead takes a tough turnaround. Off the back rim, misses. Banchero soars up, snags the defensive rebound. And Duke will slow it down. 1 second differential. Shot clock and game clock before halftime. 7-zip run by Duke in the last 2 minutes. The ball gets put into the hands of Keels. 15 seconds left to play before half. Keels moves it over to Banchero. He is defended by Butler at 7'1". Banchero crossover, top of the free throw circle, pump fake, gives it outside to Keels. Deep range three, hit the front rim, no good. And it's a defensive rebound pulled down by Florida State. 3/4 court shot, it goes in, but it will not count. Well after the buzzer. Great effort, though, by Worley. Oh, man. They hit a mid-court shot. That will not count, though, by Florida State. One dribble just prior to half court. Yeah, it's well after the buzzer. All the fans started to cheer. They were like, count it. No, that will not count it. That will not count. It's well after the buzzer by Worley, but, oh, man. Maybe a little momentum push right there for Florida State in the second half, but we got ourselves a ball game here at halftime. 38-33, Duke by 5. Florida State staying in this game, forcing turnovers. Duke ended it, though, on a 7-zip run to go into halftime. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for joining in tonight. Florida State's played 10 different players. Duke's played 9 in this game today. Top scorer for Duke is Paulo Banchero and Trevor Keels. Both have 9 points. Banchero, the top rebounder, with 6 rebounds. 3-point shots. That's what's having Duke on top. 38 in the first half. 6 for 12 from the perimeter. 2 threes made by Keels. And then a 3 each made by Roach, Baker, Wendell Moore Jr., and A.J. Griffin, all making a 3. For Florida State, perfect 3 for 3 from the perimeter. 9 points for their big man at 7'1", John Butler, a freshman from Greenville, South Carolina. 7'1", 190. Florida State staying in this game because they forced 8 Duke turnovers, just 3 turnovers by the Seminoles. And Florida State's got 5 steals, providing a ton of pressure on Duke. So right now we're at halftime. Scores throughout the league look like this. Wisconsin leading at halftime over Northwestern, 41-35. Texas Tech up over Iowa State at halftime. Low-scoring game. I remember the first time that was ugly. Iowa State beat Texas Tech the first time around 51-47. This time around it's Texas Tech by 3. 26-23 at the half. Tennessee only up by 1 over Vanderbilt, 33-32. It's Syracuse who leads by 1 at the half over Clemson, 40-39. Texas playing in the close game. They lead over K-State 44-40. One game going on in the NBA tonight. It's a good one. Knicks lead the T-Wolves 109-107 with 1:40 left to go. That would be a no there, Vaughn. Wow. Iona played Monmouth. That game went into overtime. Just going to give a final score update here. Iona won by 1 in overtime, 86-85. So Iona's 15-3, 7-0 in the MAAC. Monmouth is at 10-6, a really good team in that conference themselves. Davison winning at VCU, 63-61. That's 14 in a row now for Davison. 5-0, 5-2 in the conference in the A10, 15-2 overall. Thing just glitched right there for some reason. It's 38-33 at halftime. So it's Duke to go on that 7-zip run. They went into halftime in the last minute 54. That's nice to know there, Vaughn. Oh, whoa. The chain. I don't know what happened to the E and the the 2 E's. That's odd. Yeah, I had one time that happened before. It's very odd. Just glitches like that for some reason. There we go. Huh. What's good, Landon? Welcome in, man. Just right now at halftime. Florida State keeping in this game right now, forcing turnovers. Duke winning this game because of them making 6 threes. Good matchup. Florida State 52-6 on their home court within the last 5 years. So really good game. Yeah, big game coming up on Saturday for your team versus Auburn. And then tomorrow as well against Texas A&M. 2 big games this week. See, I'm going to dig into Texas A&M's schedule right now since we're at halftime. I'm going to see if this is sustainable for Texas A&M. Okay, so they lost against Wisconsin. They lost against TCU, who's only got 2 losses. And they have conference victories over Georgia, Arkansas, Ole Miss, and Missouri. And they got Arkansas at a lucky time when Arkansas was struggling. Now they're playing much better. And basically the other 3 victories against bottom 3 teams in the SEC. So now things start to heat up. They're at Arkansas on Saturday. But they got Kentucky first tomorrow. Man, so their schedule starts to get brutal. Kentucky, Arkansas, LSU, South Carolina, Tennessee, Missouri, LSU, Auburn, Florida, Yeah, it gets tougher right there for Texas A&M. At Arkansas, at LSU, January 22nd, January 26th. So yeah, that's a big question. Will that be sustainable for them? So let's see. They got 2, 3, 4, 5. They got 5 games against ranked teams right now, and then an additional 4 games against teams that might be in a tournament. Arkansas, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi State. So their only easier games remaining are hosting Carolina, hosting Missouri, hosting Georgia, at Ole Miss, at Vanderbilt, which Vanderbilt's actually been better this year. They get the luck of the draw with their schedule. They get 2 games against Georgia, 2 games against Ole Miss, 2 games against Missouri. That's a pretty lucky schedule right there for Texas A&M. So I'm just interested to see how long this team could sustain that. They didn't really make a remarkable impact in the non-conference schedule. They did knock off Notre Dame, but they didn't really find like signature victories. They lost against Wisconsin and TCU. They won against Oregon State, Butler, and Notre Dame, which Notre Dame's had some trouble on road and neutral court this year. They've been great at home. They almost lost against Howard yesterday. Gonna reveal the poll right now since we're at halftime. Thanks so much all for voting in the poll. 63-37 Duke. T-Wolves Knicks might go into overtime. 111-111. 29 seconds left to go. Or 111-109. T-Wolves by 2. 29 seconds left to play. K-State just tied it up against Texas at 47. Yeah, I think they should be able to take that one tomorrow for Kentucky. Wow, they won just 2-8 in the conference last year for Texas A&M. Wow. I'm looking at their roster right now. They don't have much size at all. Their top players 6'5", 6'7", 6'2", 6'2", 6'2", 6 foot, 6'2". Those are all the players scoring above 6. They don't really have like a main rebounder. Tyrese Radford, who is 6'2", he's a transfer from Virginia Tech. He's the top rebounder of the team. Wow. This Texas A&M team only has got one senior scoring above 6 points per game. David Pasternak, Vaughn. Let's see, Texas A&M is in the 300s for defensive rebounds. It's a tough task tomorrow going up against Oscar Tshiebwe. They got one of the worst free throw shooting percentages nationally. 64% at the free throw line. That's 345th. How have they won ball games this year? Making threes. Top 40 in three-point shooting percentage. 5th in steals for Texas A&M. And then 2nd nationally in turnovers generated by Texas A&M. Their opponents are turning over the ball on an average of over 18 turnovers per game. What's good? The Reaper, welcome to stream, man. Yeah, Texas A&M looking good. They had that game against Kansas State, but they had played 3 games, I think, last week. That game was shoved in there randomly. There was a game in between. So Texas Tech up over Iowa State. That's a low-scoring game. 26-23 at the start of the second. Yeah, especially at the beginning of my channel when I first started out. I just ignore them, and if they do that, just delete it or you can hide them. The big thing is that so many bad comments come in sometimes that you just have to just keep on hiding, and don't even respond to those people. That's like, people just want to make your life miserable, and just ignore them. They're seeking attention. And that's the biggest thing, is to not draw attention to something. So we get back to action. Second half has begun. Duke, 50% from 3, 6 for 12 in the first half. Florida State able to stay in this game, forcing Duke to turn it over 8 times in the first half. Underneath the hoop, Florida State has it first. Missed a shot. Tried to get the putback. No good. And a huge slam. Oh my goodness. Third time the charm. That is number 24, Naheem McLeod Jr., 7'4" big. Where in the world did he find these big man from? For FSU, they got 3 players in the roster listed above 7 feet. The top scorer, John Butler, at 7'1". He's only 190 pounds. He has made 3 3-point shots tonight. The top scorer. And then they got Tanner Ngom from Senegal is 7'1". He played a good chunk of last season. And then the 7'4" player, Naheem McLeod, just scored. He's from Philadelphia. Here's a jumper at the baseline. And going down onto the court is going to be Butler, who will shoot 2 at the line. Warren, welcome back in, man. And they've got those 2 big guys in right now. Butler and McLeod on the court at the moment, 7'1" and 7'4". Ngom's currently on the bench. He's only played 1 minute tonight. First shot is good by Butler. Second shot by Butler missed off the back rim. Defensive rebound gets pulled down for Duke. And Cameron Fletcher, it seems like he's taller than what he is. He's only listed at 6'6" for Fletcher. First minute through the second half, and lost the ball Underneath their own hoop, dribble attack, try to swing it back out, but Wendell Moore lost the handle. And that is now turnover number 10 tonight for Duke. Wow, Vorong must be a new country out there. I wonder if it has any connection to the north. Missed jumper at the right block, no good by Raekwon Evans. Defensive rebound pull down from Mark Williams at Duke. Duke, they're 5 in the court at the moment. Wendell Moore, Trevor Keels, Paulo Banchero, Mark Williams, A.J. Griffin. Griffin has it at the top of the key. Dribbles, drives, swings it out, corner perimeter. Moore dribbles up as he is defended by Butler. Slides it out to the top. 3-point shot open straight away, but could not connect with Keels. Defensive rebound able to get pulled down for the Seminoles. Butler has some space, takes the jumper. Off the mark, missed the deep 2. Collision, no call. Offensive rebound pulled down by Caleb Mills at the top for FSU. 18 minutes left to go. Mills drives, bursts of speed down the lane inside, missed the layup, tipped off the glass, and it will stay Florida State ball. Caleb Mills only 1 for 8 shooting tonight from the floor, yet they're still in this game despite the top scorer having a rough night. Just 2 points, averaging 13 on the season. $18 minutes left to go. Florida State gets the inbound. Inside the key, they dribble with it. Evans moves it back out to Mills. Mills pulls up. Jumper. Off the mark. Not a good look right there. Contested around the perimeter. Lost out by Duke last touching it. And it will stay Florida State basketball. 11-1 offensive rebound rate right now for Florida State, plus 10 in the glass. It's converting on 6 second chance points. They've got 2 bigs in there. Butler at 7-1, shoots the 3 from the corner. Missed off the mark, offensive rebound, couldn't pull it down, was a 7'4" big McLeod, and then at the rim able to get one to go down for their 12th offensive rebound. It's 38 all. Slot King, welcome back in. Unfortunately, I do for the Patriots. I think it's going to be tough each year now that Josh Allen is the top quarterback of the AFC East. Until the Patriots start to bring in better wide receivers onto the team, a perimeter threat that can separate on the outside. That's a big thing, because Nelson Aguilar wasn't even... I forgot he was even on the roster throughout most of the season. They got to get rid of N'Keal Harry. First shot good at the line for FSU. They take the lead. And linebackers, they need a lot of off-season work on that. The defense is old. Offense is getting younger, but the defense is extremely old. Second shot good. Nathan on the stream, welcome in. Florida State by 2. Duke with the ball. Banchero swings it outside to Keels. Pump fake. Defended by Evans at the perimeter. Passes left corner. 3 in the air. Launched by Griffin. No good. Offensive rebound picked up by Mark Williams. Puts one up, and that's tough defense with a 7'4" big right in your face from Nakeem McLeod. Able to alter the shot attempt by Williams. In transition, Mills draws the fall on Mark Williams. And it will send Caleb Mills to the free throw line shooting 2. This is incredibly smart coaching here by Leonard Hamilton. He's playing 2 bigs, 7'1", 7'4", playing 2 bigs against Duke, and it's working out. First shot good by Mills. Caleb Mills has only got himself 3 points tonight, the top scorer averaging 13. Vegas, what's good, man? Florida State on a run, as they have been able to take the lead on a 9-0 run to start out the second half. Second free throw goes down. 16:40 left to play. Duke has made 6 threes. Blue Devils have the ball. Edge of the logo. Dribbling up, driving, Moore, shovel pass to the corner. Dribbling in, Keels, back out to a wide open three, corner, got it. That drops through by Wendell Moore. It's a 1-point game. Make it 7 now for Duke from the outside. Wendell Moore's perfect 2 for 2 from the perimeter. Raekwon Evans at the left wing. Floats it up over the top for his big man to throw it down home. Naheem McLeod with a two-handed flush. 7'4", 9 points, 5 rebounds. What an impact he has made tonight for the junior big from Philadelphia. Corner 3 over the rim, missed by Griffin. Defensive rebound pulled down for the Seminoles. Less than 16 minutes left to play. Florida State with the ball. Polite dribbles outside, puts the ball into the hands of Evans at the top of the key. Pick gets set by McLeod. He rolls down. Watch out for this. Lob over the top. It goes off the fingertips of McLeod out of bounds. That's a Seminoles turnover. Couldn't execute the pick and roll. Timeout taken on the floor. 15:38 left to go as we reach the media break. We got a ball game. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Will, welcome in, man. I'm neither. I'm actually a Providence fan for college basketball. I'm from Massachusetts myself. I'm a big Celtics, Patriots, Red Sox, Bruins fan, but I cover different types of teams, college and NBA games. Man, what a signature game this will be for FSU if they're able to take this. This has been phenomenal coaching tonight on the part of Leonard Hamilton. Pressuring Duke, knowing what Miami did well, pressuring Duke in the first half, forcing 8 turnovers going into halftime. Duke now up to 11 turnovers. And then playing 2 bigs together, and things are happening. They got the largest winning streak right now, longest winning streak in the ACC at 3 straight. They've been so good in their home court. They won the last 28 out of 29 conference games, too, for FSU. Things are starting to turn around. It's been a multitude of players. Like, they haven't shot the ball well. They're not an efficient scoring team for them. It's just steals, second chance points. That's how they're winning the game right now. Second chance points 8-0. Offensive rebounds 15-2 in favor of Florida State. This is a Duke team that has a ton of size on it. 7'1" with Mark Williams. But they just gotten taken out of this game for today when there's been 2 bigs that's been playing alongside. John Butler, 7'1", and then 7'4" with Naheem McLeod, and he is the top rebounder with 7 rebounds in 11 minutes. And Butler's got 10 points, McLeod's got 9. I'm going to go Utah State. I think Utah State's needing a victory. I think they lost the last 2 games in the conference. I was looking up that one today. Utah State's played a tough conference schedule to start out, and Fresno State's played it, I feel like, easier for them. Yeah, something's odd about Utah State being just 1-3 in the Mountain West. And Wyoming this year is pretty good. Let's see, I'm going to dig into Utah State. Yeah, Utah State's got losses against Colorado State and Wyoming. They lost at Colorado State by just 5. They lost by 2 against Wyoming. I think one of these they're going to break through. And Fresno State has victories over San Jose State, second to last in the conference, and UNLV, mid-pack in the conference. They lost against Boise State. Kyle, welcome in, man. Huge victory today for Miami. Back to action, 15.5 left to go. Duke with the ball. Buncaro, jab step, And draws a reach and fall on the outside, picked up by Butler of FSU. Vaughn heard that the NHL is going to put games in February and not going to even watch the NHL games in mid-February. Well, there's always opportunities to watch some of those games once again, man. I remember John Stadium Series stream from a few years ago. That was like the best stream ever. 15-10 left to play. Duke with the inbound. Keels has it at the top of the key. Puts the ball into the hands of Moore. Lob inside. They bring in Theo John, senior from Marquette, who missed a turnaround. He gets his first minutes in the night, no good off the back rim. Florida State with a defensive rebound. Worley, cross-court feed, puts it into the hands of Mills. Mills towards his right in the outside, swings it to the corner. Left baseline dribble, shovel pass outside, wide open three. Missing off the mark, no good for Raekwon Evans, and Duke picks up the defensive rebound with Wendell Moore. Moore, burst of speed, driving, right down the lane, bodies collide, offensive foul. Putting your body right on the line, it is Jalen Worley, freshman top 40 recruit, who takes the charge. Leonard Hamilton loving every second of it. What a jump they could make for Florida State if they pull out this game. Getting into the receiving votes category next week. They started out just 5-4. Worley drives, attacks, no good, missed the shot. Offensive putback opportunity. Theo John with a huge rejection. Duke able to scoop up the ball. Pass ahead. Roach denied. Huge block right back for Florida State. Here goes the Seminoles onto the break. Attacking right down the lane. Off the rim, no good. Tipped around. Battle for the offensive rebound. They pick it up and floating it up in the key. And oh my goodness, what a possession that was in the last minute of basketball. Matthew Cleveland, after all of that, gets one to go down in the key for FSU. They're up by 5. Duke with the ball. Roach at the left wing, moves it out to the corner perimeter. Wendell Moore towards his right, slides it out to the top to Roach, takes the three, contested straight away. Around the rim, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Boncaro, and it will be Seminoles ball. That one play has this arena rocking right now. A block by John of Duke, a block on the opposite side by Caleb Mills, who got it for FSU. And then they missed the shot down low, but Cleveland able to put it back up and through for the turnaround. So a lot of things going on in the last minute plus. 13:35 left to go. Florida State being pressured at midcourt. Ooh, that is gonna be in play. They almost had a backcourt violation. Mills, pump fake off of a double team. Passes to the wing. 3 in the air. Osborne, off the mark, no good. Picked up in the corner. Defensive rebounds by Duke. It was Boncaro who got the rebound. He's the top rebounder with 8. 13:15 left to play. Blue Devils with the ball. Towards the right wing, Jeremy Roach. Slides it out to the top to Boncaro. Boncaro passes down low. John stripped to the basketball. Florida State comes up with a steal. Raekwon Evans, huge steal. Passes out to the wing. 3 in the air. Air ball overshot the rim. Missed it off the mark as that was Cameron Fletcher, and it's a dead ball rebound as it will go to Duke with the basketball. Wow. A lot of great game going on right now. Holy smokes. Florida State coming in, forcing turnovers. That is now 13 turnovers by Duke tonight. And FSU with 8 steals as a team. 3 of those by Raekwon Evans. 13 minutes left to go. Cade, welcome to the stream here, man. Duke will get the inbound coming up in their backcourt. Keels takes it past the half-court logo. Keels dribbles, drives, down the lane inside through 3 defenders. Missed it. Putback opportunity, no good by Theo John, but he got fouled. And it was Matthew Cleveland who picks up the blocking foul, so Theo John will head to the free throw line, shoot 2 for Duke. $12:46 left remaining. First shot by John. That one goes through. Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing new teams, especially for the NBA, because they got 2 teams less than the NFL. They need a basketball team back in Seattle. And then I think they should go professional team in Kentucky. Like, Louisville should get a professional team. Basketball is massive in Kentucky. Second shot by Theo John, and he connects. Florida State up in the second quarter, second half box over Duke 13-5. I wouldn't mind new teams in the NFL either. 12.5 left to go in the second. Driving down the lane, Evans gives it out to Cleveland. He attacks, floats one up off the glass, no good. Defensive rebound pulled down by John of Duke. So he's been seeing some quality minutes lately. Roach past midcourt. Moves it out to the corner. Pump fake, it's Keels. Keels into the key pro hop. Passes out to the wing. Pump fake Griffin slides it over to Keels. Takes the three. Around the rim, no good. Missed. Oh, what a rebound. No good off the mark. Missed by John. He grabbed it down with one hand. It goes right back to Florida State. 12 minutes left to go. I've got Duke in this one. I've got this a close game, though. This would be signature for Florida State if they do win, and a reach and fall committed from behind by Joey Baker will get called in the fall for Duke. Clock will stop. 11:54 left to play. What a game. Man. Florida State's been unstoppable, too, in their home court. Recent history. They've had a couple undefeated seasons within the last decade on their home court. Right now, they lead 46-43. Yikes. Alec Burks finished with -3 fantasy points for you. Wes, welcome to stream, man. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Right now, we're just on a timeout currently. 46-43. Caetano, welcome in. Man, I've been all over the place with that lately. I'm going to still go Baylor right now, even though they did drop 2 games last week. They were without James Akinjo today. They were playing close all throughout the game against West Virginia, and then they came out late and won it. Let's see what we got. Scoreboard update at the moment. Texas Tech up over Iowa State 44-37. Wisconsin leading Northwestern 67-62. Texas only by 2 against Kansas State 62-60. With under 5 minutes left to play there. Tennessee only by 1. Under 10 minutes left to play versus Vanderbilt 45-44. Syracuse by 10 over Clemson 72-62. Yeah, how about them Cowboys? Oof. Not too good when timing out the last play on Sunday. Running a quarterback draw play, middle of the field, no timeouts with 14 seconds left. Classic Mike McCarthy. A lot of good games tonight. I covered one game before this between Oklahoma and Kansas. Kansas ended up winning as they came back late. That was a terrific game. Final score was 67-64 Kansas. We have 11:55 left to go. Right now we're on the timeout. 5 fouls picked up by Duke. 3 fouls picked up by Florida State. 3 timeouts remaining for both of the teams. Duke is yet to connect on a shot in 4.5 minutes. And Florida State is just 1 for 8 in the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Hey, there you go. You're up in fantasy hockey right now. That's the best team in the league. Am I surprised that being in one of the best teams in John's league? No. It's a week-to-week league. Especially with fantasy sports when injuries happen. We got a ball game here. Florida State playing 2 bigs together. One is 7-1. The other is 7-4. As we come out of the timeout, FSU 62-5 on their home court in the last 5 years. Lob over the top off the inbound, and they throw it down with a 2-handed jam. What a way to start things out off the timeout. 11:40 left to play. Cody, welcome to the stream here, man. Going to be watching football, going to the Titans game. That's awesome there. I chose this one because it was on national TV. I was able to get this channel since I have it. Hyann on the stream, welcome in. My man John from Off the Wall Hockey. If you guys enjoy NHL, make sure to follow him as well. Does incredible live streams over in his channel. Check him out. Some fire play-by-play. Bounce past the Baker. Pro hop into the key. Floats up the shot off the glass. No good. Defensive rebound. Pull down for Florida State. And Duke gets called on an over-the-back rebound. So it's going to go back to the Seminoles. 11-12 left to go. This will be signature for Florida State. 5-4 record. They almost lost against Boston University on their home court. Beat them by 1 in overtime. At the top of the key, FSU has it with number 2, Anthony Polite. They move it out to the wing. And we get another stoppage in time here. 11 minutes left to go. And it will be Florida State inbounds. Duke is just, oh man, Duke is 1 for 12 in the second half shooting field goals. FSU has it. Butler, who's 7-1, gives it out to the top. Polite attacks right down the lane as he is defended underneath the hoop by Mark Williams. Polite floats up a shot and he hits it. What a bucket right there inside the key by Anthony Polite. 10:35 left to go. Anybody's ball game right here. FSU pulling away. Duke has yet to score in the last 2.5 minutes. Boncaro, he is pressured. Pass deflected. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Seminoles. In this matchup, I'd probably say no. Because this is one that they're going to look to use their main players throughout. Baker turns the corner, floats it up over the top, and that's a huge alley-oop jam by Mark Williams. Count it in 1. Williams will head to the free throw line coming up for Duke. Got a lot of great physical play in this game tonight. 10:24 left to go. 6 points, 5 boards in this matchup for Williams. 1 shot, the free throw line. That goes through. Throughout his career, he struggled with free throws, but tonight he's perfect 3 for 3. Duke 9 for 11 at the charity stripe. Florida State 10 for 14. Hit me up in the chat who you got in this one. Approaching the 10 minute mark left to go. Mills had it stripped and oh no. It's a Duke player down, injured, in pain. Not a good sign for Duke. This is Trevor Keels. Trevor Keels is down. And he is grimacing in pain right now. This is not a good sign. Game clock stops with 10:11 left to go. As he reached in from behind defending Kalen Mills. And then fell awkwardly. Oh, that right knee just buckled. Oh. That right knee underneath just buckled. That's a bad look. Trevor Keels' right knee as he has gone down on the court being attended to. Coach K is right there alongside. Keels has played the most minutes out of anybody tonight, 29 minutes. I remember that I called that big season opening game that he went off. I'm going to put the timeout slide up. I don't like how they've been... A lot of these college games, they're showing injuries lately. Like, the full extent of the injuries. I know for the NFL, they show, like, a brief clip of the injury, and then they go to timeout. I don't like how they show the full extent of it, and they don't cut to break. Like, let the man have a chance and update you guys after break like they do usually for the NBA games on national TV. 50-46 the score. Now they cut to break. Way too late there in the control room to do that. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. Not a good sign right now for Duke. Trevor Keels just went down. Looked like a pretty serious right knee injury, too, as he got called for the reach and fall defending Caleb Mills from behind in the key, and his whole knee buckled down. Right under him, it was his right knee, too. Nobody tonight scored in double figures for Duke. 9 points by Keels. He's the tied for the top scorer with Bunkero, but he is still down. They come out of the timeout break, and they're still attending Keels. A nudge in the stream. Welcome in, taking Florida State. Let me know out in the chat who you guys got. Michael, welcome in, taking Duke. No, definitely not at all, Vaughn. I remember there was a game in the playoffs a couple of years ago, and Joe Buck called the injury on the replay, and it was disgusting. And you know how I felt about that there, Vaughn. 10-11 left to go. It's not a good sign at all. Trevor Keels has to get helped out by his own teammates. My day pretty well today. Welcome in, Hyann, in the stream. No, it's terrible. Injuries are brutal. Prayers to that young man right there. Injuries are just absolutely terrible, and wishing him a speedy recovery. That's a big loss for Duke. So Trevor Keels has played the most minutes tonight on the court. 29 minutes, and he has to get helped out back to the locker room, as there's locker room cameras showing the clip too about it. 10-11 left to go. We'll resume play. Florida State will get the inbound. Underneath their own hoop. Bounce pass. They put it into the hands of Malik Osborne. Hands it out on the outside of Worley, and Worley gets followed by Baker, and that's the 7th as a team that Duke picks up in the second half. So Florida State in the 1-on-1 bonus. Joey Baker picks up his 3rd personal foul. Matthew Cleveland with 3 fouls for Florida State. That's what the foul trouble numbers look like. And then Wendell Moore Jr.'s got 3 as well for Duke. Jalen Worley yet to score tonight. First shot is good at the bonus. Second shot is good. Wendell Moore gets the inbound, trailing by 6 by Duke. 10 minutes left to go in the second half as Moore takes it past the half-court logo. Right baseline dribble Moore. As we have a foul on the court, it's going to be a reach-in charge to Florida State. And that will be team foul number 5 by the Seminoles. Reaching in was Worley. Inbound to the top, Baker, pump fake. At the top of the key. 15 on the shot clock. Moves it to the right wing, into the hands to Wendell Moore. Wendell Moore dribbles right baseline, swings it outside. Too tall on the pass, looking for A.J. Griffin around the perimeter. And it goes out of bounds. That is turnover number 14 of the night by Duke. Thanks so much, High-Hand. Really appreciate it for finding my stream. JB, welcome to the channel, taking Duke tonight. What a game. Florida State with the momentum on their home court right now. 9.5 left to play. They turn the corner. Mills floats the pass to the top. Extra pass right corner to Worley. Shovels it right down the lane. Contact, and it will be an offensive foul by Malik Osborne as he runs over a Duke defender. So the ball goes back to Duke once again. 9:28 left to play, and a media timeout taken on the court. Or this will be a Duke timeout. 30-second timeout charge to Duke. Probably not, Vaughn. Unless you're driving to a golf event and you end up going off the course and you crash your car. And make an incredible recovery from it. Timeout taken on the floor. 52-46, the score currently. There's only one player tonight in double figures scoring in this game, and that is a freshman for Florida State. And he has made 3 threes, 4 for 5 from the floor. That happens to be number 22, John Butler. Duke's got right now in foul trouble Wendell Moore, who's got 3 fouls, and then Joey Baker's got 3 as well. Wendell Moore's got 8 tonight. He's only attempted 3 shots for Moore. Him and Banchero going to have to attempt it more. Keels is attempted by far the most, but now he's out of the game. 3 for 11 from the floor by Keels, and Banchero's just 3 for 4 shooting. 9 points by Banchero. Moore's 3 for 3. Actually, when you look at it, Banchero, Joey Baker, Mark Williams, and Jeremy Roach have attempted 1 more shot each than Wendell Moore tonight in this game. He's going to have to start being more aggressive tonight. And Moore's played the 3rd most minutes right now. Banchero's played 27, Moore's played 24, and Keels had played the most at 29 that went down with injury a couple minutes ago. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for joining in tonight, being a part here in the stream. Florida State's incredibly deep. They got 9 players who have scored tonight, 10 players who have played minutes in this game. Still got a lot of action left to go. 9:28 left to play. A lot of timeouts tonight between these teams. And Caleb Mills, the top scorer, is having an off game. He's just 1 for 9. Let's see what we got. Scoreboard update. Kansas State's going to upset Texas possibly. 66-65, 12 seconds left to go. K-State by 1 on the road at Texas. Texas loses that game. They get knocked out of the top 25. Wisconsin trying to close out at Northwestern. 73-68 Wisconsin. Less than 3 minutes left remaining. Wow, Texas Tech going on a huge second half advantage. 60-40, Texas Tech leading Iowa State. That game is opened up. Tennessee leading by 7 over Vanderbilt, 54-47. Syracuse up over Clemson, 82-72. And that's basically the games for power conference schools going on right now. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated right there. K-State, Texas, that game is going to end like any second from now. So we'll keep you guys updated with a final score. NBA, 46-26 Pistons, or Warriors. Warriors leading by 20 over the Pistons in the mid-stage of the second quarter. T-Wolves got the victory, 112-110 over the Knicks. Just 2 games in the NBA. Yeah, that's impressive. Texas Tech doubling Iowa State 34-20 in the second half. Duke with the basketball, 9:10 left to play. Right baseline jumper, hit the rim short, missing was Wendell Moore. So that's only his 4th shot attempt of the game. Florida State comes up with a defensive rebound by 6, 9 minutes left to go. Worley at the top, dribbles, kicks to the corner, 3 in the air, taken. John Butler missed around the rim and out, deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Cleveland of FSU, as it will be Duke ball. Final score alert. Kansas State has knocked off Texas 66-65. Texas is going to drop out of the top 25 come Monday, most likely. It will open up another team to be in the rankings. Iowa, BYU, Davidson sitting on the outside. Miami could very well break the top 25. Big win today over UNC. 8:40 left to play. Left baseline dribble to the hoop and lays it up and in. That's good for the score by Duke. Number 3, Jeremy Roach. 8.5 left to play. Florida State with a possession. Top of the key, it's Polite. Puts the ball into the hands to Mills. Mills to the left elbow, and whistle blows. Referee will stop the time here, and that will be a Duke reach-in foul. It's assessed to Jeremy Roach, who picks up the reach-in. So Florida State will head to the free throw line coming up, and shooting in the bonus 1-1 by Caleb Mills. What's good? Yes to anything on the stream. Welcome in. Huge game tonight for FSU. First shot by Mills. That one he let sink through. It's good. Second shot by Mills. That goes through. Florida State by 6. 8:20 left to play. Yeah, K-State just knocked off Texas. Lob over the top on the break. And it is an alley-oop jam by Mark Williams. Jeremy Roach the one with an assist. 8 minutes remaining. Florida State with a possession. Handoff of the right wing. Kayla Mills moves it cross court to Polite. Pick gets set by Osborne. He rolls down, being held onto by Baker. No call. Out to the top. Polite has it. Towards his left, bounce pass into the hands of Osborne. Pump fake on Baker. Slide out to the top. 3 in the air. Polite takes the 3 and drills it. That is good straight away. 7-point lead for the Seminoles. 7:30 left to go. Anthony Polite with 7 tonight. Duke with the ball. Moore gives it outside to Baker. Baker at the left wing, passes and to the left corner. Roach puts it at the free throw circle. Williams dump off down low underneath Boncaro, and he gets fouled. And that should be foul number 7, and it is by FSU. So Duke goes into the bonus. FSU top 25 if they beat Duke. I'd say probably not yet. They've been on the upswing lately though. I think they're gonna need another couple victories. It all depends on who loses. They get help today. Texas probably gonna drop out. See, they lost against Wake Forest. They beat Miami by 1. Miami won at Duke. Probably be Miami first. It's Miami's 6-1 in the conference, 14-4 right now as we head to the timeout. I'd go Miami first, even though FSU beat them by 1. It's Miami won at Cameron Indoor. Osborne's got 7 tonight. Yeah, looks like Texas is going to drop out. Texas taking on Oklahoma State on Saturday. They already lost to them by 13. They could have got some more help if Tennessee drops tonight's game at Vanderbilt, but it looks like Tennessee is probably going to win, but still there's about 4.5 minutes left to go. Tennessee leading 55-49 over Vanderbilt. Texas Tech up by 20 over Iowa State, 62-42. Wisconsin by 8, leading Northwestern, 76-68. Yeah, Texas is going to be unranked. All depends on what happens throughout the week. Miami looks like Miami should get up there in the rankings, and then all depends on what happens this week with Texas A&M's got 10 votes, TCU's got 4. Those teams only have 2 losses, both of them. I feel like TCU slept on a ton. I can't believe they only got 4 votes this week. They beat Oklahoma. Oklahoma got 7 votes. I'm still taking Baylor as the best team in the country. So they had 2 blips in their schedule last week, but a nice come-from-behind victory against West Virginia today. And they were without their top playmaker, James Akinjo. I feel like Miami should be the next one to get ranked. And then after that, it's probably good. It all depends on how the wins go this week between Texas A&M and TCU. Florida State's moved themselves up into the next tier. Yeah, Florida was at 5-0, and then Texas Southern came along. That didn't do so well. $7:22 left to play. And still nobody for Duke has scored in double figures tonight. 9 points by Banchero. Mark Williams with 9. Banchero nearing a double-double. He's got 9 and 8. My Discord link's posted in the description. Yeah, I take Iowa State this season for most surprising team. They went winless in the conference last year. And for them to even be top 25 with a new head coach, that's something special. Man, there's been a lot of stoppage in times. We still got 7:22 left to go, and the referees are looking at the review monitor once again before the timeout. Arizona, too. Right now, Arizona, top 5 team with a first-year head coach. That was surprising. Yeah, if TCU wins out this week, they get ranked then. So, okay, so some big games coming up. Finally, the schedule starts to get tougher right there. Yeah, Arizona, Auburn, Wisconsin. Those teams have been, like, extremely surprising. LSU up at 13. And Davison, too. Davison's got the number 2 3-point shooting team nationally. Miami's been a big surprise. The Canes are back nationally. Iowa State's been, in my opinion, Iowa State's been the biggest one this year. 7:07 left to go. So after all that, it's going to be shots at the line coming up for Duke with Banchero. Yeah, I'm a Providence fan, if you guys didn't know. Seems like they haven't played in ages. They got games against Georgetown and Butler. Hopefully those are more tune-up games. Rather comfortable than that than getting thrown into the schedule against Villanova and coming off a long pause for Providence. If they were throwing in the schedule against like Villanova and UConn, but they have them later. Spin move. Jumper by Mills. 15-footer, and that is through for 2. 9-point lead by FSU. 6:45 left to go. Yeah, that's insane by Gonzaga. They put up triple digits on BYU last week. Baker, wow, gets called for a push-off, no call. As Polite took a flop and the referee said play on. Defensive rebound pulled down by Florida State. Duke looks out of sync offensively. The Seminoles will slow it down. Mills feeds it to Polite. Back out to the top to Mills. 15 on the shot clock. Kalen Mills bounce pass. Polite to the corner. It goes into the hands of Fletcher. Swings it outside. Extra pass. Evans to Mills. Mills at the top. Moves it outside to Cameron Fletcher. 4 on the shot clock. Now to the left baseline. Taking a jumper. Evans off the mark. Tip deflected. Rebound defensively. Picked up by Duke by Jeremy Roach. Swings it out to that perimeter. 3 is made at the left wing. That is Joey Baker catching fire from the outside who drills it. Lorenzo, welcome back to the stream here, man. 5:40 left to play. Florida State with the ball. Fletcher passes out to the top of the key. Evans moves it outside into the hands to Polite. He had it stripped, poked loose out of bounds. Last touch by Duke. And it will stay Florida State possession. Paulo Banchero is yet to even attempt a shot in the second half as they bring up his numbers. 3 for 4 shooting, 9 points in the first half. And he has got nothing in the second half. 5:30 left to play. Florida State gets the inbounds. Out to the top, 3-point shot taken, missed off the back rim by Mills. Battle for the offensive rebound. They pick it up, though. With FSU, they have another opportunity. And then a reach and fall around the perimeter committed by Duke. As Florida State will go to the bonus. 9th personal foul in the second half picked up by the Blue Devils. And it's a reach in by Joey Baker, and that will be his 4th. Big difference in this game. Offensive rebounds, 18-3 in favor of Florida State. 1-1 bonus, and that is good by Anthony Polite. This game is on ESPN if you're looking for it. This game's been quite long tonight. Second shot. That sinks through by Polite. 8-point Seminoles lead. Polite's up to 9 tonight. Florida State at the free throw line, 16 for 20, 18%. Duke with a possession. Roach. At the top. Gives it outside to Griffin. Back over to Roach. 12 on the shot clock. Roach thinking about a step back. Makes the extra pass to Moore. Lob pass inside. Dangerous. Spin move. Boncaro. First shot attempt. Blocked from behind but fouled. And it's John Butler who picks up the blocking foul. Paulo Boncaro will head to the free throw line. Shoot 2 for Duke. Jay in the stream, welcome in. Aaron, welcome on the stream here, man. I'd take Jimi Hendrix right there, Lorenzo. First shot is good by Paulo Boncaro. Boncaro now up to 10. Might actually be Iowa State. They are going to. Last time I checked, they were up by 20. Make it 18, 66-48. Second shot's good by Boncaro. We got a 6-point game right here. Under 5 minutes left to play. Florida State has possession. Mills moves it out to the top. Evans over to Polite. Back off to Evans. Butler. Evans has it. Bounce pass. They go inside. Out to the outside of Polite, who swings it out to Raekwon Evans over to Mills. 8 on the shot clock. Mills defended at the corner baseline, and it will be a Duke reach-in foul, and that's number 10 in the second half. That's on Boncaro reaching in defending Mills. Wow, Trevor Keels went down at one point in the second half. And we see the view from the locker room. Trevor Keels is running sprints and jogging near the locker room, trying to test out to see if he could go back in the game. That looked like a severe injury. That is incredible if he's able to come back into the game. 2 shots in the double bonus by Caleb Mills. First shot is good. Hey, what's good? Caetano from Brazil. I've got some people before in the stream from Brazil. Glad to have you in. Yeah, we got quite a bit of people internationally who's come on board. See, Keels is going to return back to the bench. That's a big sign right there for Duke that he's on his own pressure. 4:20 left to play. 8-point lead for Florida State. Duke has it at the top of the key. It's Roach who moves it outside. 3-point shot taken and makes it from the perimeter. 5-point game once again. So that was Boncaro who made a 3. He's up to 14. Under 4 minutes left to go. Mills passes out to the top to Evans. Swings it over to Polite. Left baseline dribble, circles around. Gives it out to the top. Push pass, left corner. Mills fires a 3. Skipped around the rim and out. Deflected out of bounds. And it will stay. Florida State ball in a media timeout taken on the court. 3:36 left to go. 63-58 Florida State. Still some time in this ball game. Wow, it's gone way past. Trevor Keels, he reached in on the foul. He was behind Caleb Mills, and his right knee buckled underneath him, and he couldn't put any weight on his right leg, and he had to get helped out off the court. He went to the locker room, and then I just saw some B-roll a couple minutes ago, and they were showing him jogging and doing sprints next to the locker room outside. So that's a huge sign right there for Duke, because it looked like a pretty severe injury when he got taken off the court. Timeout taken on the floor. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Florida State's been scoreless for the last 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Duke's picked up 10 fouls in the second half. FSU in the double bonus. Duke in the bonus. Florida State's picked up 8 personal fouls. Half number 2. This Saturday, once again, I'm out, so most likely probably won't have streams most likely this weekend. Once again, because I'm out once again announcing this week. Tomorrow I won't have any streams. Tomorrow I am out. I posted the link on the community tab if anybody's interested watching the game that I'm covering. It's a women's basketball game for tomorrow. It starts out at 6 Eastern. I posted that in the community tab. Yeah, I go right from Wednesday into Saturday for streaming. I'm probably going to take Thursday off too because I have to do work on the Saturday prep as well. Wow, in NBA tonight, Warriors leading the Pistons 66-38. That game's at halftime. Wisconsin pulled out the victory over Northwestern 82-76. Texas Tech about to win over Iowa State 66-50. Tennessee might blow it wide open. If they do, there's an extra spot in the top 25 for someone. Miami. Florida State. Davidson. Who comes through in the top 25? Iowa, BYU. TCU, Texas A&M. Some of the teams that look like they could enter. And, yeah, Tennessee might blow it open. Could have the two Orange T teams tonight lose. Tennessee, Vanderbilt tied up 60-60. Final 52 seconds left to play. We'll keep you guys posted there. Syracuse knocked off Clemson tonight, 91-78. Big difference in this game. Offensive rebounds, 19-4 in favor of Florida State. FSU gets the inbounds. 3:30 left to play. Florida State has possession. Butler moves it out to the top of the key. Pass to Polite. Bounce pass to the right baseline. Butler towards his left. Puts it at the top. Deep three from the edge of the logo. Missed off the back rim by Raekwon Evans. Defensive rebound pulled down by Duke. And right at midcourt, tumbling down, they get contacted and fouled. So it's going to be bonus time for Duke now at the line, 1-1. Not a good foul by Florida State, reaching in right at midcourt. It's on Anthony Polite. And Florida State will burn a timeout. So both teams with 2 timeouts left to play. 3:13 left to go as this game has lasted a ton. Chris in the stream, welcome in. Yeah, they've been destroying some teams lately. I think they're going to have a big one tomorrow against Texas A&M as well. Texas A&M struggles with rebounding. I can't believe that team's 15-2 right now. There's, in my opinion, there's no way that's going to be sustainable for Texas A&M. They played the easier teams in the conference first. 3:13 left to go. 1-1 at the free throw line. First one is good by Jeremy Roach. Second shot off the back rim missing. Defensive rebound pulled down by Florida State. Seminoles with the ball approaching the 3-minute mark left to play. Mills Puts it back around the perimeter. It's Raekwon Evans. Bounce pass to Polite. Into the key. Almost lost it. Shovels it out to the left corner. Takes the jumper deep two. And that is good and through. John Butler, 7'1", able to knock down the shot. And he's got himself 14 points. And that is the game leader tonight for FSU. A game high for Butler. Missed off the mark. Put back jam is good by Banchero. And he's got 16 as he is leading all scorers in this game. Brian with a dono. Thanks so much for the dono, man. Let's get that dono hype out in the chat. Really appreciate it, brother. 2:30 left to play. Paulo Banchero, 1 rebound away from a double-double, 16-9, keeping his team in the game. Florida State has the ball. Polite, defended at the right wing. Slides it out to the top to Evans towards his left. Puts it into the hands of Mills. Back out to Evans. Evans dribbles, swings it over to Butler. Evans, pass made to the 3 wing, missed off the mark by Polite, and tried to save it but couldn't at the baseline. It goes back to Duke. 2 minutes left to play. Banchero, lob, watch out! Mark Williams throws it down with a 2-handed alley-oop jam. Incredible no-look pass by Paulo Banchero at the wing as he floats it up past the defense over the top for Mark Williams to throw down the 2-handed jam. Timeout taken on the floor by Florida State. 65-63 to score. FSU has won their last 28 out of 29 ACC matchups that they have played. 62-5 at home during the last 5 years for the Seminoles. Out in front, basically the majority of the second quarter, or second half. It's now only a 2-point game. 1:43 remaining. Duke was leading by 5 going into halftime, 38-33. Largest lead, Florida State by 9, Duke by 6. Difference in this game tonight, Florida State 40-29 rebounding advantage, 19-5 in the offensive glass. They've been using a lot of size. 7'1" John Butler and Naheem McLeod, 7'4", have been both playing together at times tonight in the court. Duke has made 9 threes. That's how they've been able to keep in this game. They're not a strong perimeter shooting team, but 43% from the outside for tonight for Duke. It's been Wendell Moore, who's a perfect 3 for 3 from the perimeter. 2 made threes by Trevor Keels before he went down. And then 1 made 3 each by Jeremy Roach, Paulo Banchero, AJ Griffin, and Joey Baker. Baker with 4 personal fouls. Foul trouble for Florida State. They've got 2 players with 3, Butler and Worley. 1:40 remaining as Florida State gets the inbound. Florida State's last win against Duke was back in 2017. Bounce pass, down low, underneath, puts one up. Too strong off the glass, missing by John Butler. And Duke comes up with a defensive rebound with a chance to tie. A 2 to tie, a 3 to take the lead. 1:20 left to play. Duke has the ball. Top of the key, Roach slides it over to Banchero. Banchero gives it over to Griffin, turns the corner, floats up the runner, and it's good. 65 even. A.J. Griffin. He's got 5 tonight. 1 minute left to play. Florida State with a possession. They move it around. Evans to Polite. Over to Mills to the right wing. Mills open, shoots a 3, and he missed off the front rim. Did not take his time at the 3-point shot as he rushed it, and it was way off the mark. Duke with a defensive rebound. 40 seconds left to play. Chance to take a lead right here with a bucket, and they will call for a timeout. 1 timeout remaining by both of these teams. 39 seconds left to go. So many opportunities for FSU, and wide open look at the right wing by Kalen Mills, and he just rushes the 3, and it skids off the front rim. Texas Tech picking up the victory, 72-60 over Iowa State. Yeah, Tennessee, wow, 8 in a row. They beat Vanderbilt on the road, 68-60. That game was tied up at 60 going into the final minute. Let's see. I'm going to predict Wisconsin 73 to 69. I'll go. Wisconsin's at home, so I'll take them by 4. 39 seconds left to go. Duke will get the inbounds. Wendell Moore, Jeremy Roach, Paulo Banchero, AJ Griffin, and Mark Williams. That's the 5 in the court for Duke. 5 in the court for Florida State. Raekwon Evans, Anthony Polite, Caleb Mills, Malik Osborne, and John Butler. Banchero has it at the top. Lob over the top. Mark Williams couldn't get it cleanly, but able to come down with it and throw it down right at the rim for the right-handed jam. It's a 2-point lead for Duke. 25 seconds left to play. Florida State with the ball. Once up, now trailing. They have yet to score in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Evans over to the right wing. Osborne, 14 seconds. And a timeout. Florida State's out of timeouts. 14 seconds left to play. 1 timeout remaining for Duke. This is an 8-zip run by Duke over a 2-minute and 25-second span. It's a 12-2 run over the last 4 minutes. Duke is a perfect 4 for 4 on their last 4 shots. And Florida State's on over a 2.5-minute scoring drought. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Still not over yet. 14 seconds left to play. Florida State burned their final timeout. Shot clock turned off. Try to draw up something here for FSU. Their big man, 7'1", John Butler, freshman from Greenville, South Carolina. He has made 3 threes tonight. The top scorer with 14 points. Caleb Mills has got 10 points. Though he has missed 11 shots from the floor and yet to make a 3 tonight. 0 for 4, 2 for 13 shooting. Here's the biggest possession of the night. Duke on a 12-2 run. Florida State's missed their last 7 of 8 shots from the floor. Butler, the inbound passer, gives it over to Evans. Here we go. 12 seconds left to play. Florida State has it. Edge of the logo. Raekwon Evans defended at the top of the key. He's switched by Banchero. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Evans dribbles, attacks, down the lane, right hand, scores up and in off the backboard with 1.4. Duke, full court inbound. Stolen away by Florida State. We're going into overtime. What a move to the bucket right there by Raekwon Evans, and we end regulation going into OT. Still an opportunity to break through. What a night for FSU. Once 5-4, now 10-5, 3 in a row, and have the chance to extend the longest winning streak in the ACC. Overtime we go. Let's get that OT hype out in the chat. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Unbelievable blow-by move straight to the bucket. Raekwon Evans takes it, and he drives and gets the right-handed layup. Quick update on foul trouble tonight. Joey Baker, 4 personal fouls for Duke. 3 fouls by Wendell Moore and AJ Griffin. And then for Florida State, 3 fouls picked up by Butler and Worley. And also Matthew Cleveland has got 3. Let's see how these teams have fared in overtime this season. I know Florida State's played one on their home court. They beat Boston University. Florida State's won the last 12 overtime games. That's a Division I record. That graphic just popped up on the screen. Holy smokes. Yeah, Florida State with a win by 1 the day prior to Thanksgiving over Boston University, 81-80. Duke yet to play an overtime game this season. Here we go, about to tip off in OT. Florida State left to right on the court, Duke right to left as we are underway. Florida State controls the tip. 5 minutes of overtime coming in here. Florida State has the ball first. Top of the key, Evans. He got the game-tying layup. Lobs it to the free throw circle, Mills. Mills passes to the right wing. Osborne, Evans to the left wing. It goes to Mills. Shoots the 3. He's been cold all night but drills it. That is good by Caleb Mills. What a transfer pickup from Houston. 4:30 left to play. Duke with the ball. They slide it over to Banchero at the left wing. Both of these double bonuses retained. Jumper at the corner, missed by Banchero. Defensive rebound, pull down for the Seminoles. That's Polite who came up with the board. It's Evans who takes it past half court. 4:10 left to go. They still have the double bonus, so both of these teams carry over the fouls from the second half. So both teams in the double bonus shooting 2 if a foul occurs. Bounce pass at the right baseline. Polite dribbles back outside. Slides it out to the top. Evans makes the pass. 3-point shot taken off the mark. Missed by Malik Osborne. And defensive rebound pulled down by Banchero. He's going to double-double tonight. A 16 and 10 now underneath. Mark Williams at the rim. Double teamed, and he's able to get the turnaround for 2. Mark Williams stepping up. He's got 15 points tonight. $70-69, 3:38 left to go. It's a player down for Florida State. This is Anthony Polite, who is down at midcourt right now being attended to. See, was this out of the play or back on transition? They see Banchero miss the 3. Stepping back. Did he kick Evans? Yeah. Evans. Let's see, was it on transition here? Where did Evans fall down? I'm not sure, but it's Anthony Polite. Okay, number 2, Anthony Polite will check out of the game. So it was Anthony Polite who went down, number 2. They were showing Evans as he might have got kicked by Banchero, took the 3. Inbounds, 3.5 minutes left to go. Florida State takes the jumper. Free throw circle, Jay missed by Mills. Defensive rebound pulled down by A.J. Griffin. 3:20 left to go. Duke with the ball. At the top of the key. It's Banchero, dribbles, drives, he gets stuffed. Huge rejection there right at the rim for FSU by Butler, though Duke able to get it back. Duke driving. They swing it over to Moore, floats up the teardrop, and he scores. Wendell Moore for 2, trading the lead right back. Duke by 1. Under 3 minutes left to play. Florida State pushes it to the wing. Butler moves it out to the top to Evans. In and out pass. Now they go left baseline to Cleveland. Cleveland bounce pass down low. It's Mills. Puts in a baseline jumper and he connects. Kalen Mills, man. What an overtime session he has had. Tough turnaround at the left baseline and he drills it. 2.5 left to go in OT. Duke with the ball. At the top of the key. It is Roach. Roach kick out, corner, open 3, Griffin hits it. That is Splash City right there by A.J. Griffin. What a stroke. Timeout taken on the floor, 2:16 left to play. It's a media timeout. Duke by 2. Or it's going to be a Duke timeout. Duke takes this timeout, 1 timeout remaining for Duke. 1 by Florida State. Wow. Drive and kick. Jeremy Roach does just that. Drives to the rim, kicks to the left corner, and A.J. Griffin does the rest. Catch and fire 3, left corner, and sinks it. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much for joining in tonight, being a part here on the channel. What a night. Duke just made their 10th read of the game. 2:16 left to go in overtime. Both teams shooting the ball really well at the free throw line. Florida State, 82%, 18 for 22. Duke, 12 for 16, 75%. All right, so we're going to come back from the timeout in just a moment. 2:16 left to play. Florida State gets the inbounds. They got number 31, Wyatt Wilkes, who has just checked into the game. Pro hop down the lane, scores, count it in, 1 for FSU. That is Matthew Cleveland who gets the layup and ties it up at 74. And he got fouled as well at the rim. Wow, Celtics, let's see here. Free throw missed at the line by Cleveland. Two minutes left to play. I'll do a little checking on that one. To the top it goes. Floats up the mid-range shot. Missed off the mark by Roach. Defensive rebound pull down for FSU. Florida State passing to the corner perimeter. And now they will dribble towards their right at the edge of the logo. Evans passes off to Wilkes. Bounce pass Evans, top of the key. Lob free throw circle. Down low, Wilkes, kick out, corner, 3 in the air. Malik Osborne missed off the mark, skipped around the rim. Bunkero with a defensive rebound. Minute 30 left to play. Duke will take it up the court with Bunkero. Bunkero defended by Mills. Swings it cross court into the hands to Roach. Roach towards his right, hands it off to Griffin. 1:15 left to play, 15 on the shot clock. Griffin thinking about a step back, passes, corner, Bunkero, jab step, 8 on the shot clock. Left baseline dribble, Bunkero puts one up, over the rim, no good. Offensive rebound chance here, and it goes through, relentless. That's himself. Paulo Bunkero picks up his own rebound and scores with 1 minute left to play. Oh, man. Huge 3 right there by FSU. Are you kidding me? From the parking lot. Kalen Mills, holy smokes, he is going off in the overtime session. Jacks up and pulls up from the edge of the logo. 50 seconds left to go. Roach gives it out to Bunkero. 42 seconds left to play. Pump fake, passes to the corner. Griffin towards his right. At the left wing. And a foul assessed to the Seminoles. I believe it's on the Wilkes with 36.8. It's a reach-in away from the. It's going to be away from the basketball. All right, so here we go. According to Woj, Denver, Boston, San Antonio, 3-way trade. Juancho Hernan Gomez to San Antonio, Bryn Forbes to Denver, Bol PJ Dozier to Boston. So there we go. Celtics going to take a chance on Bol, which, I mean, they didn't get anything on a Juancho either way. Thanks so much, guys, for the update right there, but I just saw that. First shot is good at the line by Bunkero. In the double bonus, he'll shoot another one. Bunkero, second shot good. 37 seconds left to go. Bunkero up to 20. He's got a double-double tonight, also with 12 rebounds. And the timeout taken by Florida State, 31 seconds. Duke's got one timeout remaining. Florida State just burned their last. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. What a game tonight. Probably won't have college streams throughout the week this week or so, because I am out throughout most of this week or so. I got a game tomorrow I'm calling, and I got a game on Saturday I'm calling. So there won't be any streams tomorrow. Probably not going to be streams during the weekend either or so, since I got a lot of stuff that people have been contacting me for to do. I've been getting like couple good gigs lately. I posted in the community tab if anybody's interested. I got a women's basketball game tomorrow I'm announcing for. And then I've got another one. I'll post that in the community tab once we get closer to it. It's on Saturday. But I've been doing a lot of games lately. 25 seconds left to play. Florida State gets the inbounds. I'd say this game went into overtime. Mills slides it out to the top of the key. Pass fired in at the low block. They bounce pass it away, going to the perimeter, dribbling up, and it will be a foul assessed to Duke. Jeremy Roach, the one who picks up the foul. So Raekwon Evans will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 now in a double bonus for Florida State. 12 seconds left to play. Raekwon Evans, first free throw shot attempt tonight, 77% on the season, and he hits it. Talk about a game of free throws. Florida State tonight, 80% at the line, 20 for 25. Duke is 14 for 18, 78%. Second shot by Raekwon Evans, and he drills. 1 point lead by Florida State. Can they put together a stop? 12 seconds left to play. Duke with one timeout as they'll get the inbound. They'll pressure the inbound with Cleveland. Will pressure Bunkero, the inbound passer. Bunkero gives it over to Moore. 10 seconds left to go. They got a timeout if they like to take one. Moore at the right wing. Moore drives down the lane, floats it up off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound, kicked all the way to the backcourt as the time expires. Duke couldn't get a second shot off. Florida State pulls out the victory in overtime. 79-78 the final score. What a signature win by the Noles, and they are incredible on their home court. What a game tonight. They've won the last 29 of 30 on their home court as the fans storm center court right now, and Florida State has put it 4 in a row now at 11-5. And they're going to put themselves right into the bracket with a huge win tonight over number 6 Duke at home. Wow. They had yet to win against Duke since 2017. They lost the last 5 straight. What a night. Tough defense at the end for FSU, and it prevails. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified future live streams that I do cover. I cover a mix of college hoops and NBA games, and glad to have you guys on board, being a part here. Unbelievable finish to this one for tonight. Before I do sign out, going to close out to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. As we have Jason, Cindy, Rajib, All That Deuce, Brian, SG Sports Talk, Russell, D-Block, BP, Greg, Oreo Pudding, Bino, Arrowhan, Mark, Mike, John, Jessica, Stephanie, Ahuno, Joseph, LK, and GFR90. Woody, Warren, I Am Ghost, Pamela, Keith, Isaiah, Man and Hayes, Barco, Dave, Rides of Steel, and Kelly. What a game. Despite shooting just 35% from the floor, Florida State wins. And they happen to be +5 in the rebound advantage, 42-37. Big difference in the game. Offensive rebounds, 19-7 tonight for Florida State. And Kayla Mills erupts in the overtime session. Mills went 3 for 4, perfect 2 for 2 from the perimeter, had 8 points in the overtime session. And what a great transfer pickup they got from Houston with this dude. 79-78 the final score. Florida State, biggest victory of the season at home against number 6 ranked Duke. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. And enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night, everybody.